And then this is roughly the point when
Joseph is behind
filming
Troy, filming Troy on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to know when did the decision to make a second season come into play, and
yeah,
like when did that happen, and when did when did the writing have to change, and how many entries changed because of that? I wonder.
Completely unrelated, but it's kind of got me curious ever since we watched that video detailing the events of DashCon. One of the things I noticed in the DashCon photos was that there was a Marble Hornets kiosk. So I think that these guys are at DashCon, and I would love to hear their story about their time at DashCon. I could be wrong, and maybe somebody was selling stuff on their behalf.
Maybe someone was selling stuff on their behalf, or just straight up selling like Marble Hornets fan merchandise.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like a fan made merchandise for Marble Hornets, and then they sold it at DashCon.
Maybe I'll just like type in Marble Hornets DashCon into my phone and see like whether or not they were at DashCon, because I'd love to hear like just like what was DashCon like. Well, you already know it was shit.
I would love it if...
And then Tim says, and then I pissed in the ball pit.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I would love it if Tim just outright said, yeah, and then I peed in the ball pit. What, were they there?
Well, one of the because I typed in DashCon Marble Hornets, one of the things is, like, it takes me to a DeviantArt page, and there's no text there, but, like, the link before you hit it says, someone pissed in the ball pit, and the Marble Hornets cast was there.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I think that they were actually at DashCon, which I'm so sorry.
No, Tim, you didn't pee in the ball pit.
It was a combined effort.
All of you did it.
No, Tim's just like, I really need to go to the bathroom, and there's no bathrooms nearby. I can't trust a DeviantArt page alone.
That's fair enough. Definitely don't trust a DeviantArt page alone. Don't leave it alone in your house. It's like gremlins. Don't leave them up past sundown. Don't feed them meat. Yeah, and there's Troy footage courtesy of Joseph. Make sure to put that watermark down there.
Oh, maybe it's the same image because
Jay, do you want to just stand where Brian's going to be?
Okay, this whole time, Slenderman is just standing there in the background. He's just standing there in the background. No one notices him. Granted, I didn't notice him either until well into the entry. So.
Yeah, I didn't think it took me that long though. I think I was like, oh hey, there he is. I looked in the background and I was like, oh, a little bit of black.
Tim's just like,
I did the whole script.
He did the whole thing. That explains so much.
That explains everything. Yeah, no, I can't really find any information aside from that little thing. But, like, pretty sure they're up. Maybe, the tape just got stuck near a heat source.
Maybe.
Things happen.
Things happen sometimes. There's something that really disturbs me. I was naked. He wasn't wearing any pants. Actually, Tim wasn't wearing any pants.
Was he not wearing any pants?
Yeah, in that entry, I recall someone asking, like, do you have any fun, like, crazy stories from behind the scenes? And Tim said, if I remember correctly, in that entry, I wasn't wearing any pants. Must
have been his own house. And it's like, you want to film some stuff at your place? Yeah, sure thing.
I'm not wearing any pants.
I don't have to put pants on, do I? No, we'll just film you from the
waist up.
Waist up. It's fine. This is creepy.
Yeah, this.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a more recent thing. I'm subscribed to a YouTuber by the name of Rebel Taxi, and he does like videos on like cartoons.
Okay.
And one of his videos was like
I went back to the house.
Top 10 weirdest Nickelodeon moments or something like that.
Right.
And the number one moment was he said he was watching like Nickelodeon like early in the morning, like it was like 8 in the morning, and instead of and then he woke up because he was sleeping, and it said that it was like SpongeBob or something, but instead of showing SpongeBob, it was some really creepy looking 1960s black and white film of a kid in a forest.
Huh.
And it was on the Nickelodeon channel.
Was it?
And it was a foreign film too.
Was it like a nightmare he was having, or
no?
This
Like
seems
he
like one
woke
of
up.
those-
He woke up and he was like, "Oh, that's weird," and then he went back to sleep. And when he woke up again, it was just back to normal.
All right. So all we have is just his word that that's.
No, because then a later video, somebody actually did tell him what, because he asked he's like, if anyone knows what the fuck I'm talking about, please let me know, because it was very weird. And then in his next big videos, he said, yeah, an update on that. Somebody told, apparently did happen, and they said, yeah, this is the film that you were watching.
Wow.
What happened, the explanation behind it was that the signals for Nickelodeon and Turner Classic Movies, I think, they got swapped.
Oh. Okay, now I'm just imagining just someone who's like
watching Nickelodeon early one morning.
SpongeBob and like, this is an
Oh yeah,
odd choice.
it's like, this isn't my Russian foreign film.
So this is the second time the doll's shown up, I think.
No, I think this is the first time. I don't remember the doll showing up after this.
And this is the first time Masky's shown up.
Yep.
Alex.
This was fucking disturbing.
Alex.
I remember
I jumped. I was like, oh shit.
Another funny story is as I was when I was living in Tisdale and I was getting into Marble Hornets, I then turned my brother onto it. My brother was 11 at the time.
Oh jeez.
So that was fun. And he starts watching the entries, and I go out to get something at a grocery store. And then when I come back inside, I'm just like, how's it going? And then he just jumped, just like, oh my god! And I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, I just watched he went back to the house. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
All of these entries so far, they were weird, but they weren't the one that got me.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this was.
And then when he's going through frame by frame, this totally happened. I did not imagine.
I did not imagine it. This was a thing.
That mask is so creepy.
I don't know.
It's so simple.
It's creepy in its simplicity.
It's literally just one of those they got one of those bargain bin blank white masks and they just painted a little bit of black on it.
Yeah.
This is footage of Pearl Harbor. I remember Nine saying that.
I don't know why it's footage of Pearl Harbor though.
It's creepy.
It looks kind of creepy.
And there's our first subtle clue that Tim was Masky.
Yeah.
That flew all over our heads, and we're just like, that's creepy.
But anyways, when I said that that was creepy, but it wasn't the one that got me. This was the one that got me, and I'll point out the moment that got me.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, nothing really happened until now.
Until I checked the footage at the end of the last one, I'm just like, wait.
Oh god, I know what entry this is now. Yes. Yeah, this one.
This one got me.
Good one.
This one got me so badly. None of the ones got me as much, but this one just.
It's like a 1-2 punch. He goes back to the house and gets attacked by Masky. That's pretty startling, terrifying. But then it's like, oh, now I'm back at home and I'm safe and sound.
And
there's no possible way that they could know where I live.
And I'm just like, okay, so there's Jay. He's looking at footage. Cool. Putting it away. All right. Yeah, I don't know I was looking in the window. I'm like, where's Slender Man? Where's the?
The fun thing is first time watching this, I didn't notice that you can slightly see the mask through the blinds.
Yeah, you can just see it.
I mean, right now I can't because.
And then.
Bam!
Yeah. I was just like, oh no. No.
And then he just fucking gets right in the camera's
and
face.
He's just there he is.
And then Jay's just gone.
That really screwed with me for a long time. That's when I was like, okay, I'm in.
Remember when you were doing reactions, and I once came up with the idea wouldn't it be fun if I dressed up as Slender Man and peeked my head out from behind your window, and you're like, that's fun, Chad, but my window's 10 feet up. So
if you had done that, I would have freaked the hell out. I would have.
So we would definitely need to get a ladder before you can do that.
But you would have needed to get a ladder, and I would have heard that. I would have heard a ladder
Well, I think
against the wall of my house.
I think when I like approached you about it, I think it was with the idea that you were in on it. But yeah, it'd be also be funny if I just like tried to fuck you. And, oh my god! Like that's clearly a guy in a suit.
Yes,
There's no other way they could have done that.
That was definitely a guy in a suit.
I want to see the outtakes where like he like trips and falls, just to humanize it a little bit. Just like, oh shit!
I can't see in this thing. I
I
can't see.
I can't see. I can't breathe.
Where is the camera? Troy, help me out here. Josephine.
Troy, which way do I go? Oh yeah, right. Right. I forgot that we've been like talking so much. I barely am watching these videos. I forgot that he grabbed stuff in the house.
He grabbed stuff from the house. He got.
Not the bottle, and pretty sure, and it's empty now.
Maybe. I think Tim took the pill.
Yeah, because it was his crazy meds.
It was his crazy meds.
He's like, it wasn't empty when I found it.
I got the proof. I have the video evidence.
If you listen very closely, you can clearly hear that there's pills in there.
A lot of pills, actually, from the sound of it. Oh, just a few pills.
I don't know. I love how he picked up the one, and then he picked up the second one, takes the second one. It's like, why don't you just take them both? Maybe he picked up the first one, and he's like, oh, this is just ibuprofen.
Yeah, he's not wearing pants in 17. Tim's just not wearing any pants. I don't know why the bullet casing was missing. I mean, the only gun that appears is the gun that Alex uses in Season 2.
Yeah, or was taken.
I don't know why. Like, a bullet casing by itself doesn't do shit.
I don't know, maybe they just want to, cover their tracks and get rid of all the evidence.
Maybe.
But then why keep the drawings? Well, I guess the
Maybe
drawings
the
aren't...
could be a
I guess the drawings are Alex's, and they don't tie back into Masky. I don't know. Whatever.
To Tim's.
Tim, yeah.
Well, the gun was Alex's too.
Yeah. The bullet case. Maybe he's just looking into it too much, and he literally just lost the bullet casing.
Could be. I don't know.
Oh, there's that Xbox logo.
Man, gotta love those Xboxes.
Are you looking forward to
I'm
getting
looking forward to the Xbox One X.
Looking forward to spending $500 and not being able to notice the graphical difference because I don't have a 4K TV.
It's too soon. It's too soon for a new console. At the tower.
Also,
when it said at the tower, I'm just like, oh, he means the red tower, the rock climbing tower back in the forest. That's cool.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Everything's like wrapping up. Like you can definitely tell that at this point they still thought this would be one season.
Yeah, because things are like starting to escalate at a pretty rapid pace right now.
Things were escalating. Things were coming together. Puzzle pieces were falling into place.
Oh man, I have no other leads. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the house.
The first time I watched this, I was like, "You're seriously going back? Why are you going back? Stop it!"
Oh yeah, he's got to finish looking through the tapes, and then he'll go back.
I found what could possibly be the final clue. What was that? I forget what this one